in the world. He's got this very relaxed, casual disposition and demeanor, but boy, does he run fast. That's Yared NUGUSE.
Yared NUGUSE made the Olympic team in 2021, but had to withdraw with a quad injury. In 2022, was building himself back up. Last year at his first global championships, he finished 5th. He's been on fire, setting records left and right. We expect him to get into the final at the Olympic Games and do well. We see he is wearing a heart rate monitor right now, 130 at the start, which means he's calm, he's collected. He knows he's just here to get the job done for the day.
All right, another great young talent is Hobbs Kessler.
Hobbs Kessler has done everything right this year to be ready to make this team. He ran indoors so that he could become a better tactician. Indoor track is smaller, positioning matters so much more. He even came away with a bronze medal at the World Championships. He's done everything he can do to set himself up to be ready to compete through these rounds.
Also expect this guy to be in the mix. That's Joe Wascombe.
Two-time NCAA champion out of Washington, obviously now is with Adidas. Just an incredible tactician. Watch him find his way through the field. He likes to sit at the back, but when it comes to the kicking, he finds his way through.
Henry Wynn, keep an eye on him as well. The runner out of Westport, Connecticut. Knevelbad. Brennan Kidder. Renawicki. John's in this one as well. Second heat of the men's 1500. Here we go. Will we get a finish like we saw in the first? That was wild.
You know, I don't know. We see Yared NUGUSE sitting in the back a little bit now. He said he's working on being more aggressive in races this year. Last year he was a little bit passive, definitely passive. Ooh, he stumbled a little there. He was definitely passive at the World Championships and spent a few laps getting back up to the front and just didn't have it in that final stretch. So he's really learning to be a little bit more aggressive in racing. But remember, in this particular round, he is going to get through as easy as possible. He definitely is the fastest in the field. He has the best kick, so he's going to sit back a little bit and conserve energy.
There's a bit of repositioning and jostling there. You see hip number 6, AJ Ernst out of Massachusetts, all in black there. AJ had to make and take evasive action. There's Yared NUGUSE. Settling in on this opening lap, just feeling and reading the pace. And don't mistake that relaxed look for a lack of speed.
Absolutely not. He's one of the fastest men in the world this year. A lot of hopes for him to go to Paris and bring home some hardware. But he's really learned how to get out aggressively. He ran the World Indoor Championships this year. He raced against Josh Kerr, the reigning world champion in the 1500. They both raced the 3000. Josh Kerr won, but he was a very close second. Again, he was a little passive in the race and closing at the end. So that's one thing he's really, really focusing on this year, is not being quite so passive in the beginning of races so that when the kicking begins, he's there.
Look at that speed. 14.5 miles an hour. You can think about that, what you do on the treadmill at home. What's your pace? And then think about what these guys are doing here, trying to make the, first of all, the final for Saturday, semi-final on Saturday evening, then the final, and try and get a ticket to Paris as Yared NUGUSE takes the lead. And
look how big and long his stride is. He just went straight to the front. It was so easy for him to do so. I think this is good for Hobbs Kessler. He doesn't have to lead anymore, and he can sort of just key off of NUGUSE. NUGUSE knows what to do to get through in this round, and I think this is good for Kessler now. He can just follow NUGUSE.
There's John Renawicki there on the outside. He's got hip number 12. Trying to make his first Olympic team as well.
Make sure you look at Joe Wascombe there, right on the inside there, hip number 9. He has an excellent finish. He just can see openings open up. Two-time NCAA champion in this event, winning just 2 weeks ago.
Ethan Strand, the 21-year-old out of Alabama, all in white there. He's well positioned as we head into the bell lap.
And Lee, look how effortless this looks for NUGUSE. He's just out there loping along. This is easy for him. He's going to look around now. Now watch, he feels people come up on him, and what does he do? He injects a little pace because he has so much more to give.
Elliot Cook is in the mix too. He's right on the inside, all in green. Top 7 go through. Here comes Henry Wynn around the outside in orange. They know they don't want to rely on their time. Yared NUGUSE and Hobbs Kessler, they set the pace. And then Cook on the inside. Here's Henry Wynn on the outside. Who's going to be in that top 7? Renowicki's trying to force his way in there. Hans Kessler will take it to the line over NUGUSE for heat 2 of the men's 1500. That pace just intensified on that final lap dramatically.
NUGUSE is happy. He got the job done. He always says he wants to have fun. So we see here now, it was still pretty packed tightly, and you see men starting to move out, really trying to look for room to go. And NUGUSE is just comfortable. He's trying to keep Hobbs Kessler on his outside a little bit. We see Kessler looking around. He sees how many people are there. He made a little bit of a mistake indoors and giving too much room. And so he decided he was going to power through here and make sure that he was ahead. So he didn't have to wait and see any sort of photo finish. A great race out of Hobbs Kessler. Great race out of Yared NUGUSE.
Good run too for the man all in blue there, Vincent Ciarti, who got his way through convincingly in the top 7. In fact, in 3rd place, just ahead of Henry Wynn and Elliot Cook. Here you go. There's the top 7 with Joe Wascombe and Ethan Strand. But time now to hear from NUGUSE. Here's Yared.
All right, Yared, you had so many epic battles with some of the world's best right here on this track, but before you can meet them again in Paris, you've got to deal with these trials. Take me through your first round and your thoughts on how you did.
Yeah, I think everyone wants the first round to be like, pretty chill, but it's not going to be easy. So I think I was just trying to make sure that, at the end of the day, I was ready for the next one tomorrow, but not giving anything out there and letting a whole crowd pass me by surprise. So I think I did a good job just, keeping it off and then getting on to the next round.
From the inside, tactically, what do you be working on as the rounds continue?
I think a big part is just moving when you want to, reacting instead of reacting. I think that'll help you kind of really make sure that you get the, the top whatever spot you need to get on to the